Mobile County Commission Conference meeting for April the 4th and call the meeting to order. And we have no resolutions this morning. Dina, I guess you're taking over the duties.
Commissioner, we have no resolutions this morning, and no one has signed up to speak. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's easy enough. So we'll move on to Mr. Kerr.
Good morning, Commissioners. Ask you to consider the following. Item 1, approve minutes of the regular meeting. 2, approve a list of claims. 3, rescind approval of subrecipient agreement with Infinite Opportunities approved in the February 15th, 2024 minutes. Agenda item number 11, which awarded funding in the amount of $6,150 of Emergency Solution Grants Program funds for homelessness prevention. Number 4, rescind approval of subrecipient agreement with Infinite Opportunities approved in the February 15th minutes. Agenda item number 8, which awarded funding in the amount of $5,700 of Emergency Solutions Grant Program funds for rapid rehousing. 5, authorize.
Why are we rescinding these?
Good morning, Commissioners. So when we got further into actually starting the project, the agency decided that some of the regulations didn't match up with how they wanted to run their particular program, so they decided to pass up the funding.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Gordon, while you're up, I talked to Henry Barnes yesterday. Have you received any quotes or bids from the Bayou on that air conditioning project for the community center?
Yes, they turned in the pricing estimate for that project. So we're finalizing that action plan now. It's actually out for public comment. So it'll be up for the Commission's consideration in April,
All right.
or sorry, May.
Thank you.
Item 5, authorize amendment of the subrecipient agreement with Housing First regarding Emergency Solution Grants Program funds to provide rapid rehousing services to persons who are homeless and who live within the urban county, to increase the compensation amount of up to $46,935 to an amount of up to $58,785. 6, approve request of the Building Inspection Department to purchase 3 vehicles from the county garage at fair market value as follows. 7, approve renewal of professional services contract with Inspire U, requesting to renew the contract for a 12-month term in the amount of $30,000 from District 1 Commission funds. The funds will be used to provide an event connection calendar platform to be hosted on the Mobile County Commission's website. 8, approve sponsorship agreement with Mount Vernon Willing Workers Civic Organization in the amount of $1,500 from District 1 Commission funds for the dedication of a Vietnam War monument honoring 4 local soldiers who lost their lives in the Vietnam War.
Are these, are all the guys who lost their life, are they from Creola or all over the county, or is it?
It's just from Mount Vernon.
Oh, okay.
It's just the ones from Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon, okay. Thank you.
9, approve appropriation contract with Gulf Coast Ethnic and Heritage Jazz Festival Productions in the amount of $10,000 from District 1 Education funds for the Marcus Johnson Summer Jazz Camp. 10, approve appropriation contract with the Board of School Commissioners of Mobile County in the amount of $19,500 from District 2 Education funds for replacement of shade covers, refrigerator, and band instruments for Cranford Burns Middle School. 11, approve appropriation contract with the Board of School Commissioners of Mobile County in the amount of $7,825 from District 2 Education funds for window coverings for Denton Magnet School of Technology. 11, Accept resignation of Roy Hodge submitted March 14, 2024, as a member of the Board of Commissioners of Mobile County Communications District, and approve appointment of Donnie Brown to serve a 4-year term that expires November 12, 2027. 13, approve amending annual appropriation contract with the Mobile Museum of Art to increase the contract amount from $50,000 to $60,000. The additional funds in the amount of $10,000 for the exhibition of Decades Looking Back, Moving Forward, and will be divided as follows. 14, approve sponsorship agreement with the Alabama Firefighters Training Foundation in the total amount of $4,500 for its Mobile County Firefighter Training event. The funds will be divided as follows. 15, approve sponsorship agreement with Penelope House in the total amount of $2,500 to help cover the rental fee of the Mobile Chocolate Festival event. Funds divided as follows. 16, approve appropriation contract with Mary B. Austin Parent Teacher Association in the amount of $20,000 from District 2 Education Funds to purchase a huddle box, microphone system, class period timer, and reception office furniture for Mary B. Austin Elementary School. 17, approve application to transfer retail beer and table wine license from T-Boys C-Store to T-Boys Theodore on Bellengraph Road. 18, approve change order number 1 with J. Hunt Enterprises for project new lighting at Creola Municipal Park. This change order will decrease the contract in the amount of $35,000, and the new contract amount will be $569,760. 19, authorize advertising for bids for Michael Square License Commission installation of tag ATM. 20, approve appropriation contract with Brothers Working Together in the total amount of $100,000 for the Port City Classic event. Funds divided as follows. 21, approve change order number 2 to statement of work number 5 between Mobile County and Alight Solutions to provide additional technical support hours to the county for an increase in the amount of $102,500 for the 6-month period, pending legal review. 22, approve sponsorship agreement with the Professional Bail Agents of the United States in the amount of $2,500 from District 3 Commission funds to support its job fair in connection with the 2024 Summer Conference held in Mobile.
Eddie, can we go back to number 20 for just a moment? Is this in, for the Port City Classic? This is in addition to the funding that's already
Yes, that's my understanding.
appropriated through the budget?
I'd have to go back and review the appropriations.
Okay.
I'm not confident that I understand if it was awarded previously through the budget.
Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that that the Port City Classic gets, I believe, 100,000 or 120.
I don't think this is in addition. I don't think we budgeted for them
Okay.
in the fiscal '24 budget. And this is for, I think this will actually be, is for the event that will be in October, which is fiscal '25.
And I'm not sure how this got past me, but I had talked with Mr. Bell, or Ball, I guess, Kevin Ball.
Mm-hmm.
What is, I'm getting to a point, cost center 67 for the 75,000. Let me just make this simple. I wanted to support I think it's kind of a job fair they're having in conjunction with, if I understood correctly, in conjunction with the Port City Classic. Is that right? Is that how you understood it?
I know some, they have some events
Yeah.
that are, like, they say they're workforce development related. That's my recollection.
There's, to make it simple, I want the 25,000 that's coming out of district funds, I want to split that with Commissioner Ludgood. That's what I was trying to, my point I was trying to get to. Eddie.
Understood, thank you.
And also, if somebody can tell me what the, I lost my place on here, what that call center was. If somebody can let me know on that, what is the call center 67, if somebody could let me know what that is.
Yes, yeah, we'll follow up with you on that.
Thank you.
Hey Eddie, before you start back up, number 6, they're not purchasing it from the county garage, they're purchasing it from the revenue department. So if you can make that change, please. Number 6.
Okay, thank you, Ricky. All right, I believe that takes us to item 23.
Can we get Gordon to explain it out, what we're doing here in 23?
Okay, Gordon?
So this is a follow-up item to an item the commission passed back in 2021, which was a preliminary award for this project. So in 2021, we awarded $1.2 million to them pending their ability to secure other funding sources, the state tax credits, other home funding. So now they're ready to start construction. They've gotten all that funding lined up. So what this is, $1.2 million of the county's home funds to a multifamily kind of rent capped affordable housing development set aside for senior citizens. It's on a 1975 Schillinger Road, so just north of House Ferry.
Okay. So this is one, that was our recommendation. They went to the state and got the rest of the money that they needed to move forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Where did you say, 1975 Schillinger's Road?
Yes, on Schillinger, north of House Ferry, south of Silver Pine, west side of the road.
You said south of Silver Pines? Okay,
I think it's right there by the new Publix. That
okay.
is where it's at.
Thank you.
So that item was authorized home agreement with Mobile Elderly Housing in the amount of up to $1,200,000 of home funds for the construction of a 56-unit senior housing development in conjunction with Alabama Housing Finance Authority tax credits, and authorize the commission president to execute all documents pending legal review. 24, approved sponsorship agreement with Jack and Jill of America, Mobile chapter, requesting $1,000 from District 1 commission funds for its 44th annual Les Butillion Militaire Dinner Dance event. 25, consider taking the following action on bids. 26, approve renewal of maintenance agreement with Thomson Reuters Elite in the amount of $2,171.96 for front office, LegalX, and ProLaw software for the county attorney's office. 27, approve renewal of maintenance agreement with Eaton Corporation in the amount of $3,500 for electronic UPS power modules for the Revenue Commission. And that is all.
Ricky, back on 25, that bid for Vulcan Incorporated for the traffic sign bids, what is that? Is that for,
Like stop signs, our standard signs, and
Oh,
then
the ones-
sometimes we get our
the ones that we
blanks
don't-
from them as well.
Okay, thank you. All right, I almost said Brian, but I meant to say Miss Anderson. Welcome to, I know we've been making a big deal about Brian leaving. We hadn't made that big of a deal about you taking his place, which is a bigger deal than him leaving to me. So thank you for being here, and let's see what you got.
Thank you. Number 1, approve preliminary and final plat of FSJ subdivision, preliminary and final plat of Kingdom South, preliminary and final plat of Lossing Road addition, and preliminary and final plat of Shin Road Pines. Number 2, approve and adopt a mile program application from Danielle Chavers and Sophia Scott for the highway adoption of a segment of West Coy Smith Highway from 100 feet west of Theodore Brown Lane North to Sam Lewis Road for a distance of approximately 0.1 mile. Number 3, adopt a resolution consenting to the annexation of a portion of Ching Dairy Road right-of-way annexed by the city of Sims, Alabama pursuant to city ordinance. Number 4, adopt resolution consenting to the annexation of portions of the following streets bounded by territories annexed by the city of Saraland pursuant to city ordinances. Number 5, approve right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Track 3 on Ziegler Boulevard in the amount of $6,660 for Project Ziegler Boulevard additional lanes. Number 6, authorize acquisition of property and acceptance of right-of-way deeds and easements from the following property owners for the following projects. Number 7, approve supplemental agreement number 2 with Frank Turner Construction Incorporated for Project Tanner Williams Road additional lanes for the addition of materials needed for soil reinforcement. And that is it right now.
That was pretty short. Did you have any announcements, or? I just have one real quick announcement about our art contest open to the Mobile County school students in grades 1st through 8th in celebration of Earth Day to create artwork inspired by the theme, Invest in Our Planet. There's more details available on the county's website for students interested in that, but the submissions must be exclusively comprised of fully recycled or reused materials, can include elements such as painting, collages, and sculptures. The deadline to submit your artwork is April the 17th. So I just wanted to put that out as a reminder. And again, if you know any students interested in doing that, I think last year we had some really good submissions. And if you know a student, just direct them to our website so that they can check that out.
Do you want to talk about National County Government Month activities?
Okay.
NAS. April is National County Government Month, and that happens to be one of the events that will be covered during National County Government Month. If you check out our social media pages, we are recognizing all the wonderful things that happen in Mobile County. There's so much things you should know. So please check out our social media pages, and we have a ton of events taking place during the month of April. To kick things off, we are having our Green Bag Lunch Series that will start on tomorrow. Please come out and meet us underneath the sails. We will have a discussion about our Love Your Community, as well as we'll have a food truck out there, or you can dine at one of the eateries in here and just join us. It will be open from noon until 2 on tomorrow. Also wanted to make mention on Monday, we are helping our grants department celebrate Community Development Block Grant, and they are celebrating their 50th year. We have invited the partners that work with our grants department to be here so we can recognize them at our county commission meeting. And we cannot forget, Cindy Knowlton was here last month to invite us all to Discover Alabama Extensions. They will be set up in our atrium on Monday and Tuesday of next week from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They will tell you everything about extensions, from how to grow something, on how to cook something. They will have a lot of demonstrations out there in our atrium. So please, please, please make sure you stop by. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And you have anything else? Okay. All right, well, if there's no further business, we'll stand adjourned until Monday, April the 8th, and everyone have a great weekend. See you Monday.